Hey guys, how you doing today? Um, my latest acquisition in the fight against dull, we'll say, has brought me to the Spyderco Sharpmaker. Like so many other people, looking for sort of the best and cheapest way to keep my knives sharp, I went to Spyderco. They've been doing it for so long and so many good reviews on YouTube. I thought I'd see what everybody's talking about. Um, Also, I've been having trouble sharpening full flat ground blades. There's no real way that I feel comfortable sharpening these with the systems I do have right now. Those systems being basically the Lansky clamp system. Basically, you clamp something onto the spine of the knife and with the rod and the stones sharpen it up. But that doesn't work with full flat ground blades. So I ended up purchasing a Lansky crock stick, very similar to the Spyderco Sharpmaker, in that it does come with rods, and you sort of put them in and drag the knife through. This works really well, but wanting the best edge I can, and the finest edge I can, I went to Spyderco. That system here is one of the best, if not the best, crock stick system on the market. Very versatile. So just getting into this now, showing you what it comes with. First off, it comes with this booklet here, basically a how-to use this system. It also comes with a DVD instruction, actually done by Sal Glesser himself. It's a bit dated, the video. It looks like it's from early 90s, maybe late 80s, but it's very informative, and I've watched it probably twice now. Getting into the system, you see that it does come with a sort of triangle sharpening stone instead of the usual round that you see with this sort of system, this crock stick. So you get your 2 fine and your 2 medium. The medium are brown or gray depending how you see color. And you also get 2 guide rods or protective rods just to protect your hand. Just setting this up so you can see what I'm talking about. Before I do that though, I'll just show you this. It does come with a 40-degree angle and a 30-degree angle. That means for the 40 angle, it's 20 degrees per side, and for the 30, it's 15 degrees per side. I usually use the 40 degree, but if my knife allows it and I could reprofile to it, I'll use the 15 degree per side. But for demonstration purposes, I'll set this up for the 40 degrees. You just slide these in like so. I'll put the rods in. I usually don't, because I do go slow with this just to sort of maintain a consistent edge. But usually people who have been doing this a long time put these in because they'll be just zipping through here. Awesome thing about this system too, it doesn't just do one style of knife. You could do your full flat ground, your saber ground, hollow ground. You could even do larger knives like this K-bar, or even really big blades like the CRKT Chance in Hell. You can't even get that in frame. All you do is put more pull and less down, so you just cover the whole length of the blade. Moving on to sort of the demonstration of this, I'll move some of these knives out of the way. You sort of put the case back on here as a sort of better hand grip, and you see there how these brass guards will protect your hand. What knife should I use to demonstrate this? I don't know. Let's go with the Delica. This knife is sharp. Let's see. I think I have some phone book paper here. This knife is sharp already. I just pretty much finished this yesterday, sharpening this up. Show you that here. No problem, breezes through phone book paper. Every time I say that, it doesn't work. But you see here that it actually does. But just showing you how this works, guys. Basically what you do is hold your knife up and down, level with the table, so your spine is horizontal with the table, and you put it to one side and stroke down. You don't need to apply a lot of pressure, basically just enough to stabilize the knife. The more you sort of press, the more trouble you're going to run into with an inconsistent edge and basically not getting the results you're looking for. So just give this a couple passes. Been really happy with the results of this system. It's right up there with the Lansky system I use for sharpness, and you know how much I like that system, guys, if you watch my channel at all. But with this system here, all you do is what I'm showing you now. But there's also several other ways you could do this to achieve the sort of same results. It just gets sharper and sharper. You could also sharpen one side at a time. So for that, you would basically do several passes on one side, maintaining that horizontal plane with the spine of your knife and the table. You want to be sort of careful when you're getting down to the tip of your blade, sort of not to push too hard, because you run a chance of sort of slipping off the stone and rounding off your tip. See if I could show you that a little better. If you're going down like this, guys, and you slip off your stone like that, you'll end up sort of filing it down, and sooner or later it'll get really blunt. It'll still be sharp, but it won't be as acute as you can see here. So yeah, just give this a couple more passes, since it is already decently sharp for me. Probably the last thing I have to invest in to get my knives the sharpest they could be is an actual decent strop. Something that really doesn't cost too much. So we'll call that good. We'll try the phone book paper again. Maybe move this out of the way a little so it's easier for me. So you see there, guys, really I don't have to take much care in how I'm slicing this. So if you guys were looking at this system, I highly suggest it. Pretty much everybody who gets this system, you'll never see a bad review of this. Some people, when they first get it, maybe don't like it as much as they should give it a chance, just because they're not used to the process of it. And I'll admit it myself, when I got my a Lansky system and I tried sharpening the first knife on this, I was sort of disappointed in the whole system, basically because I didn't know what I was doing, right? So after a little bit of trial and error, I figured out how to use it and achieve the results I wanted. Moving on to this system, it was a lot easier to use. just because of the fact that when you're actually going through the main process of this, you would start off with your brownstones. You'd start off with your brownstones on the corners, and you give it probably about, I'd say 10 to 30 passes per side. So you'd go 10, I'll just do it. You'll just do 10 on that side, 10 on that side, or actually rotate like it shows you in the video. So 1, 1, 1, 1, like that. And then once you achieve 30 passes, you would switch it to its flats and do 10 to 30 more, depending on how sharp you would need it and how the results and the knife was going for you. Once you do the 10 on that side, you would switch to your white stones on the corners, do the same process, switch it to the flats, do the same process, and then finish however you guys finish your knives. I finish right now on a homemade leather strop, just basically a rawhide belt with some green stropping compound. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Not really a review, not really a full-on demonstration, but just letting you guys know this system is really good. You look around on YouTube, plenty of reviews out there by much more credible people than me. No, just kidding, guys. I seem to be in a good mood today. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys I got this, and been really enjoy using it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later, eh? Bye.